So here right off spawn, he's looking down low when... Ooh, he's able to get a frag there, very nice. Looking down low when, you know, chances are the fight isn't going to come from that far down. He's right to be cautious about that corner. And Joe Fire is not enabled handicap here, but I think he's being fine. So he's been able to get back to the goose egg. We're about halfway in. Here we go. He'll put him down, but I would say maybe the kind of next thing to focus on would be aim. It seems like in the middle of a firefight, Bang is a little bit shaky, which I actually really understand. Something I really understand because as I've gotten older, whenever my adrenaline starts pumping, it makes my hands shake like crazy. Can't stop it. Uh-oh. So we're going to hop back over to Joe Fire's point of view as he chases his prey. Next thing I would say is, you know, when you hear a rocket, turn around and face it. You know, figure out where it's coming from. Are you playing plus left? Upside down. This is entertaining. I wonder what he means like that. What he means by that, I should say. Nice attempt at an air rocket, that was pretty close. Bang apparently has a little bit of a fan club in IRC, which is great to see. But yeah, if I had to sum up, I would say movement first, map knowledge second, aim third. But yeah, I mean, there are definitely some nice kind of beginner instincts here. Has some nice kind of flick to him, like that rocket shot. Very nice, well placed there. I think in a firefight, maybe you would want to focus on how to keep track of his opponent a little bit better. I noticed, like, if it's the fight he expects, then he'll take it, and he does okay. But if he doesn't expect the fight, then he gets a little bit thrown off and aims kind of wildly, and needs to add a little bit more strength to his jumping. There's not quite enough there to pick up enough speed. Playing against a player that's really solid on the movement, they will beat you to all the items there. Passing up the 50 there, map knowledge. I remember when I had a computer that was so old that even setting max FPS to 125 there, jumping up to that ledge, I had to jump it backwards because my computer literally could not run Quake 3 in 125 FPS. But if you jumped it backwards, then you'd make it up. Oh, those were the days. Alright guys, we're going to wind this one down. Bang with a surprising 42% rocket accuracy. I think it's pretty much all he's used for most of this match. He will go down in a blaze of glory though. I do want to bring RC13 back in. If I can, I'm going to just go see if I can get him on. And we're going to crown Joe Vira King of the Hill here. And get one little exhibition match. So this is Gothic Rage, one of the new maps that was just released Quake Live. We're going to see how it plays. We got two very new players to Quake Live. So far, I kind of like the levels in this one, the tiers that you get to fight on. That's kind of good. Just waiting for F3 from Bang. Alright.
Prepare to fight.
Here we go, guys. We got RC13 facing off against Bang 7, starting in 3 seconds on Gothic Rage. And we have gone live. RC13 straight to the Mega. Looks like there's just a Mega and pair of yellow armors on this map. Looks like Bang has himself a rocket launcher now. Oh, I gotta learn this one. This actually looks kind of interesting, huh? I like this. Lightning gun coming out from RC13. He is hunting, and we'll pick up frag number 1. Looks like, yeah, what a weird set of, kind of a weird jump pad area on a dueling map. It's kind of a tube. Hell, on any map. But yeah, the architecture looks pretty fun. I see this thing without picnic on.
And I'm back.
Hey, you're back for the exhibition.
Sorry, I had a girl call me.
No problem at all. So yeah, have you had a chance to play this Gothic Rage map at all?
I actually played 3 duels on this map today, so yes.
That is 3 more than me, sir. What are your thoughts on it?
Okay, well, first off, I don't know if any of you guys have touched this at all, but my biggest complaint about this map is at Plasma Gun, if you are shooting the plasma spawn with a rocket launcher, you are getting no splash damage whatsoever, and it sucks. But other than that, I don't think the map really flows too well at the moment. And it could just be because of all of the really, really tight spaces, because all of the hallways are extremely tight for the most part.
Yeah, you can't really get a lot of speed and a lot of twists and turns from what I can see.
No, not at all. And actually, I kind of wish there was a rail on this map. You've got all of these long hallways and long possible shots, but you just can't do anything with them other than MG or Hopi Plasma or get a long rocket because your LG just isn't going to reach. I actually find this teleporter right next to RC13 really interesting as well because it just takes you straight above where you were, and then there's that nice little jump pad there that you can hop straight onto, and it ends up being a nice trap for an opposing player to just rain rockets on that spawn because you're pretty much stuck in a hole if you don't get out, and if you do get out, you get knocked onto that jump pad, and then there's, you know, your common every jump pad LG, you know, being thrown at you from all directions. So it leads to lots of interesting fights. And that teleporter exit with that drop down there is interesting too.
It definitely feels claustrophobic though. In a lot of different spaces. And like even like, you know, this area that RC13's in right now, it just feels small, I guess, compared to other maps.
Especially for a 3 atrium map, like you would think that it would feel a lot bigger than it does.
Yeah. There's that green armor. I don't think either player has touched the upper yellow armor yet.
You know, in my first game, I didn't touch it at all. And I really didn't find it necessary with the lower YA and Mega being there, like both on the lower level, and then you could just hop across to the green armor from that little ledge.
Okay, yeah.
So without an RA, you know, that YA isn't necessary unless you're absolutely going to, you know, try to have full control of the map. But yes, I completely agree with the comment that cosmetically this map looks awesome. The lighting, the little touches with the red lights, it creates an interesting atmosphere, especially in like low picmap too. I'm sorry, high picmap.
Yeah, I mean, I was just noticing about how there's a lot more variation and color, even though I'm running pigment like 6 or 7, whatever it is. Ah, the Mega's looking pretty tasty. Bang's able to get frag number 2. Very nice.
The other thing that's quite interesting about this map is how all of the weapons are in easily attackable locations. The LG on the ledge, you know, you can spam that when you know that your opponent doesn't have an LG and is coming from that atrium, because odds are that's where he's going to be, and the low rocket launcher is very easy to control as well. So I'm interested to see some of the stronger players, their take on this map. Yeah, you can't make that jump, RC.
You can try.
I did discover that you can almost plasma climb off that jump pad over to that LG point. I think somebody who's better at plasma climbing can do it.
Actually, I see a lot of places where plasma climbing would be really useful. Like even laterally across some of these platforms above where RC13 is at. Like if you're really good at like defrag type, you know, horizontal plasma climbing, then you could hop from kind of platform to platform in that main center area of the atrium that is in right now.
Another complaint I have is that jump pad that leads up to the 3rd tier, there are like the doorway is kind of tight.
Yeah.
And if you're too far over to either side, you will not get up.
Clip it. Right. Yeah, I know. I when I saw the players going up that for the first time, I was like, that doesn't. I mean, that reminds me of something like you'd expect to see for like a map that someone just randomly made. You know, they didn't think about the wanting to keep the movement smooth the entire way. You know, they didn't put in the player clip brushes to keep everything smooth. So that might be the case with this map, but the fact that this is like premium content, I don't know if this is a test out content before it's released to the public type deal, or if this is supposed to be a completely done and released map.
Yeah, the little Joe window makes no sense whatsoever without a rail.